All right, hello ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, Bank the Monkey, back again with another unboxing video of Modern Horizons 3 Play Boosters. So as you may have seen already, I had opened 5 Play Boosters of Modern Horizons 3, which I think is a absolutely fantastic set. This is a home run. I found myself in the mall earlier today, passed by my LGS, and I couldn't help myself to buying another Play Booster box. So this would be Play Booster box number 6. By the way, these are all for me, just to add to my collection. And I think this is a set that is worth it to invest in, especially if, let's say, you're starting out in Commander, because there's a lot of good Commander cards, despite the fact that this is Modern Horizons 3. And it comes with a Play Booster. Sorry, it comes with a buy a box promo, which is this Flusterstorm. Very, very strong card and good retro art foil frame. Very nice. So I will put that away. And let's get right to it. So how are you guys doing? I think this is the official weekend of the release. I was able to get my Play Boosters on pre-order over the last week. So I was able to come out with the content earlier. But I hope that now everyone has access to the product. You guys should be opening up these lovely, lovely Play Boosters and should be getting a lot of the fun that I've been having over the last couple of days. Probably this is the most exciting and enjoyable set to open, and the fact that these are Play Boosters, I think the chances of getting multiple rares in the set add to the allure of it. In each Play Booster box, you're getting probably like, I don't know, 55, 60 rares, mythics. And in fact, even in the uncommon slot, you're getting a lot of value as well. So this is really a really great product. Of course, the prices now are starting to tank from the pre-release price, but still, there's a lot of value in this product. All right, let's go to pack number 1. So we have a foil Ether Spike. For our rare, we have a volatile Storm Drake. So we'll put that over here. And we hit our first mythic. It is a Phyrexian Tower. All right, so great reprint. Last time I saw this, I think was in Jumpstart, maybe the original. So nice reprint. Nice to have that. Very powerful mythic. So I'll put that over here. Okay, and then we have an MDFC. Love these MDFCs. All right, uncommons, and commons. So we started right off the gates with some gas, Volatile Storm Drake, which is a pretty good rare, and then we have a reprint with Phyrexian Tower, which is a mythic. So I think in this set, the only thing that I haven't really picked up yet is Tamiyo, which is the Flipwalker. So I'm hoping that we get this card in this particular set. Okay, foil land, and then foil Hydra Trainer, uncommon. And for the rare, we have a Windswept Heath. All right, so we have our first fetch. We'll put that there. Okay, and then uncommons. Anything here? I think the uncommon that we're looking for here is Vexing Bauble, which is a pretty good card. I played with that card a couple of days ago against a Sliver deck using, I think, the first Sliver as the commander. So the Cascade ability was basically shut down with this particular card. It's very, very strong. Okay, Angel, Worn Power Stone in uncommon foil. For the rare, we have another fetch, Wooded Foothills. I'm happy with the fetches, great value there. We have a second rare, and it would be a Sylvan Safekeeper, which is also a pretty okay reprint. Okay, and we have an Unstable Amulet in the retro frame. Okay, so uncommons, commons over there. Okay, so we'll put the good rares over here, and then mythics. Okay, so let's make these my piles. Sorry, let me just fix up the lighting situation there. Okay, so moving on. By the way, I'm getting used to these pull tabs. They're actually pretty easy to open once you get the hang of it. Okay, here we go. Common is Jolted Awake in foil. And then for the rare, we have a Devourer of Destiny. So one of the Eldrazi's. Okay, and then we have a Junk Diver in uncommon. All right. So I'll just put the commons and uncommons off screen so that they don't clutter the board. Okay, so we have a Kraken token to start off with for the next pack. Foil Deem Inferior. And for the rare, we have a Necrobloom. So this is also one of the interesting commander cards from the set. I'll put Necrobloom over here. Okay, and then a Cephalid Coliseum, a reprint land. It's okay. Oh, all of a sudden we have a mythic. It's a special guest. It is Fury. Okay, I think this is well, interesting reprint. Not one of the higher value special guests, but I'll take it. So this is a special mythic over here, so I'll put that over there. Okay, and then uncommons and commons. So I think the special guest only comes out in like 1 in 64. Is that right? 1 in 64 packs. Play boosters at least. Yeah. So pretty cool that we picked up a special guest there. For the for the 5 previous boxes that I opened, I got 2 special guests, and one was the Solitude, which is pretty nice. The other one was Persist. Okay, so is it Generatorium? Ooh, we have a third mythic. It is Ocelot Pride. Nice. This is a good white mythic creature cat, 1 to cast. First strike, lifelink. Maybe Aaron Step, if you gain life this turn, create a 1/1 white cat creature token. Then if you have the City's Blessing, for each token you control that entered the battlefield this turn, create a token that's a copy of it. So it includes treasure tokens. So that is also a cool mythic there. All right, Decree of Justice, more MDFCs, loving that. Commons, uncommons. Okay, so we are now in the second half of the first stack, and we've done really well for ourselves. We have 2 mythics, 2 fetches, 3 strong mythics, and okay rares. So we have Emrakul. This is Emrakul. No, Inversion Behemoth art card. Okay, foil Shattered Landscape to start off, and then for the rare we have a Ripples of Undeath. Okay, and that's about it. Okay, so we'll put that there. Okay, and I said this in the other videos as well. I think investing in the MDFCs is actually a thing that I'm looking to do, because it's basically free lands and free spells. Either it's a sorcery or a creature. Just that flexibility by itself adds so much value to your decks. Okay, so we have a Mountain, foil Basking Brood Scale. Under that, for the rare, we have a Detective's Phoenix. And second rare for the pack is a Sapphire Medallion. Nice. Okay, so the medallions used to have so much value, but they've been reprinted in Commander Masters and also here. So I think where the value lies now would be on the borderless versions. So I actually went into the market to pick up a one set of the borderless medallions just for my collection, because they just look way too cool not to be collected. The art of those borderless cards looks insane. Okay, so I think these medallions now are like definitely less than $10. Okay, Flare of Duplication for the art card, foil Faithful Watchdog. Under that, for the rare, we have a Arena of Glory. So these are the rare cycle of lands in MH3, and that would be it. So I'll put that over here. So far, no really strong rares like the flares and so forth, but we have our weight in gold with the mythics and the fetches, at least for now. So last 2 packs for the first stack. We've, I think, done well for ourselves here, but No Tamio yet, no Spaghetti Monsters, no Ugins stuff. Those are, I think that's where the value is right now for the set. Okay, we have a foil Blood Soak Insight. And under that, oops, hold on. Okay, we have our first rare. It is a Flare of Duplication, just as I was saying it. We get a Flare. And then the second rare for the set is a Flare of Fortitude. So we've caught up on the flares all of a sudden. Nice to see those good rares. And then we have our uncommons. Okay, and then last pack for the first column. Let's see what we get here. Hopefully we get Tamio. Do we get Tamio here? Okay, Borderless Basic Island. Foil Envoy of Ancestors. Mythic, no rare. It is a Dreamtide Whale. Okay, I like this card. I do like this card. It is 3 to cast 7/5 with Vanishing 2, and you can proliferate every time you use player caster second spell, which in Commander surely will be doing that. So it's basically a huge body for 3 to cast in blue. That's an amazing card. Okay, so we're moving now to the first pack of the second stack. I think for the first stack we've done really well. We have 2 fetches, 3 good mythics, 3 good rares, and then a couple of rares here, which I think are sort of bulk rares at this point, but actually do have value. So sort of happy about that. Let me just fix this. Okay, here we go. Moving on to the next pack. So we begin with an island, and then a foil rare Philia Exuberant Shepherd. Okay, I would have loved to get the profile version of that. Second rare would be an Aether Revolt, and an Annoyed Allosaur for the uncommon. All right, here we go. So sort of a dud for the first pack. I was hoping that we start off with some heat. Next pack, we have Eldrazi Spawn, foil Plains, and then a Dog Umbra in foil. Now for the rare, we have a Sowing Myco Spawn. So this is actually a pretty strong card, I think. For to cast, Eldrazi Fungus, Devoid Kicker, 1 and colorless. When you cast a spell, search your library for a card and put it on the battlefield. Then if you had kicked it, you actually exile a target land, which is pretty good. Okay, and then a Kappa Cannoneer reprint from Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, which is okay. Have several copies of this already. Okay. I wonder if you can get like 2 special guests in one box. Is there a way for Wizards to sort of ensure that there's only 1 per box? Okay. It'll be interesting to see that algorithm. Okay, so we have a foil Rasheen Roaring Prophet for the rare. And then second rare is a Borderless Abstruse Appropriation. Okay, I think this is a pretty good card. So I'll put that over here. And then we have Nesting Grounds for the uncommon. Another MDFC there. Cranial Ram, which just got banned from Pauper. Okay, next pack. So for the second stack, we've sort of hit a little bit of a lull here. And hopefully we can pick that up from this point forward. Okay. Forest, foil Wither and Bloom. For the rare, we have a Disruptor Flute. Okay, good rare, but nothing spectacular. Okay, and then the uncommons. There you go. So far, no Vexing Bauble. That's like a $5 rare at this point. Okay, we are now heading into the middle of stack number 2. Okay, Eldrazi Spawn token, foil Dreadmobile. So we have our mythic. It is Emrakul World Anew. Major hit there. Woohoo! We did it. We got the Spaghetti Monster. Look at all of that spaghetti down there. So 12 to cast, 12. When you cast a spell, gain control of all creature target player controls, flying protection from spells, and from permanents that were cast this turn. And when Emrakul, the world anew, leaves the battlefield, sacrifice all creatures you control, and Madness, you pay 6. With a rare behind it, that would be Abstruse Appropriation in the pack regular version. Okay, so 4 mythics, all of which are pretty good. And I'm quite happy about that. All right, so moving on, we finally were able to turn things around in the middle of the second stack. So let's see if we can get the momentum going here. So Island, Scurrilous Sentry in foil. And for the rare, we have a Harbinger of the Seas, which is a good value rare. And behind that, we have a Layla Blade Reforged reprint. Okay, MDFCs, always nice to see. Okay, common, uncommons, there we go. Now we're in the second half of the second stack. And officially in the second half of this play booster. We've hit Emrakul, which is fantastic. Still looking for Tamiyo though. That's the only card I think that I haven't picked up yet. Okay, we start off with a Flare of Denial in the pack regular version. So good rare there. Okay, we have 3 flares so far, which is awesome. Next pack. Okay, we begin with an Art Card Party Thrasher, foil Nadir's Nightblade. For the rare, we have a Shilgengar, Sire of Famine. Okay, Buried Alive, which is a reprint. Okay, value uncommon. And Null Elemental Blast is actually pretty good too. Okay, next pack. So this is I think this is the third Emrakul that I've picked up already from the 6 boxes that I've opened. So that's a pretty good pull rate. Okay, a Gremlin. Okay, Forest Token in foil. Uncommon foil would be a Titan's Vanguard. And for the rare, it is a Flare of Malice. Okay, so we have everything but the green one. So it looks like a flare kind of day. Okay, and uncommons there. And commons. Okay, last 3 packs for stack number 2. So I would say that this is not like a God box by, from any standard, but I think from a value perspective, we're sort of middling. I mean, we have two fetches, about 6-7 good rares, and then we have 4 strong mythics. So let's continue. Hopefully we can add to that. And we have an Archway of Innovation in the borderless version. Okay, so this looks pretty good. I'll put that over here, because of the nice special treatment. And uncommons, Snow-Covered Wastes. Pretty nice. Okay, last 2 packs for stack number 2. And so far, we're sort of doing okay. I think box number 5 was just insane. And this one is, I would say, as good as the first box I think I picked up. Okay, here we go. So, beginning with a Borderless Swamp and a foil Fanged Flames. Next up, we have the rare would be a Fanatic of Ronas. Nice. I can't get enough of this card. This is actually a pretty good card. Good mana dork and with the capability of tapping for even more mana. So I love that card. So second foil would be an Emerald Medallion. Okay, more medallions and Waterlogged Teachings. Okay, I do like Nightshade Dryad too. That's a serviceable uncommon Death Touch to cast. You can tap it for colorless or any color. So that's a good staple there. Next pack, Thopter Token. This is the last pack, by the way, of the second stack. Then we have a Mythic number 5. We're a little bit behind on Mythics. Normally you're getting about 8 to 10 Mythics here. We have a Ugin's Labyrinth. There you go. This is probably the second most expensive card in the set, in the sort of the regular treatment. This is a great pickup. So Ugin's Labyrinth for the win over there. And then for a second rare, we have Null Drifter. And let's put that over here. Okay, and then Cephalid Coliseum. All right. Nice. Okay, so first pack of the second stack. We hit gas in the second stack. Emrakul, Ugin's Labyrinth, and then we are starting to pick up steam on the flares. Let's see if we can finish this strong with the last stack. Riddle, Gate, Gargoyle. We have 6 before meeting up with Ren. Oops, let me put that over here. Okay, Worn Power Stone. And nice MDFC there. Okay. Next pack. Wow, so Emrakul and Ugin's Labyrinth. I think with those two, I'm quite happy already with the pickups here. Still looking for Tamiyo. But let's see if there's a chance of picking up that Flipwalker. Okay, so foil land, Reiterating Bolt in foil. For the rare, we have a Guide of Souls, and pretty good. One mana, 1/2 Human Cleric. Okay, and then we have the uncommons here. Commons there. Moving on to the next pack. Oops, sorry, give me a second here. Just need to hold this properly. Okay, here we go. Art card, land, foil, Mandibular Kite. For the rare, we have a Philia, nice doggy, and a Distinguished Conjurer uncommon to start off that series of cards. Uncommons there, commons there. Okay, moving on. Okay, we've sort of lost steam here for the second, for the last stack, but I'm still hoping that we get that Tamiyo, if possible. Okay, we have a Psychic Frog. For the rare, second rare would be a Kirik, Son of Yawgmoth, which is a reprint, and a Sink into Stupor to start off the uncommons there. Urza's Cave is actually another good uncommon. So just allow me for a second here. Let me just move up some of these cards so I can make some space. There you go. For our stacks. Okay. There. Okay, next pack. Right, Plains into a Writhing Chrysalis in foil. Rare is a Strix Serenade, another strong rare. The great card. This is the swan song for artifact creatures and planeswalkers. Refirm and commons over here. Okay, so nice. We're starting to pick up with the value rares here, which is good to see. But the mythics, we're still stuck at 5, which is below the our norm. So maybe we can catch up and get maybe 2 or 3 more mythics. We'll see. Okay, we have a fishy. Okay, we have a Flare of Malice in foil. Lovely card. Second rare would be a Ripples of Undeath and a Meltdown to start off the uncommons. Ooh, we have Ulalek, mythic for the commander card. The commander card slot. Okay. So that's mythic number 6. Okay, let's then move to the next pack. We are now in the middle of the last stack. We have 6 mythics so far. And then we have an Eldrazi Line Breaker. And second rare is an Emerald Medallion in the borderless version. That's a lovely card there. Okay, I'll put that over here because that is definitely a beauty. Okay, and then uncommons and commons. Next pack. So we're down to the last 6 packs, including this one. 6 mythics so far and 2 fetches. Let's see if we can get some more. We got those 2 fetches in the first stack, like the first, like, I don't know, 3 packs or something. But have not caught up since then. Okay, so we have the full cycle of flares. Flare of Cultivation in the flesh. So we'll put that there. So we've picked up all the flares in this particular box, which is fantastic. Okay, commons, uncommons. Okay, next pack, Foil Tempest Harvester. And for the rare, we have a Chthonian Nightmare. I think there's value here. I'm just not a player that uses energy counters. So not interesting for me. So I'll put that there though, because there is some value to that. Okay. Last 4 packs, guys. I think we've done okay. Not I would say not exemplary. Just okay. Maybe from a value perspective, we may be able to recoup the cost of the box. Right, Argent Dice and a Pearl Medallion. Okay, but we probably won't be like at least break even for sure, by my estimate of prices. But then again, you know, the prices are starting to go down already from pre-release, so remains to be seen how far down some of these cards will go in terms of prices. But I think there will be some cards here which will go up. I think Ugin's Binding, Ugin's Labyrinth, I think that will go up. The flares, probably we're gonna see that drop in price soon. Okay, so foil, Lethal Throwdown, and mythic. Speaking of Ugin's Binding, there we go. So mythic number 7. Perfect. Love this card. I used this in a game a couple of days ago, and this was really basically my finisher. You know, basically did a Psych Rift and won the game on the round. Okay. Deep Analysis. Ooh! And we were speaking about this earlier, whether you can get 2 special guests in one box, and I guess I just did. So this is a Thought-Knot Seer, probably the lowest value among the special guest cards, but still, I think this is proof that you can get 2 special guest cards in one box. So that's mythic number 8. So we have hit the sort of target in terms of mythics, but we are behind with respect to the with the fetches. But hey, wouldn't mind having that special guest card. Okay, last 2 packs, guys. We're just winding down now the gravy. Quite happy with this box with the Ugin's Binding. So let's see what we get here. Foil Inventor's Axe. For the rare, we have a Nadu. Yes, the most, I would say, sought after card after the Eldrazi's. This is such a powerful card, busted card for sure. So that's a good rare over there. That's like a $20 card at this point. Okay, uncommons, commons. Okay, last pack now for the box. Thank you guys for joining me on this journey. We've basically opened the case of MH3 and have just had so much fun opening these packs with you guys. And hopefully you can catch me in the next one. But let's see how we end, and hopefully we end strong. So Annoyed Outsoar in foil. And we end with a mythic. What a way to end the box! We end with Tamiyo Inquisitive Student, the card that I was chasing for. So even in the first pack, I was talking about this, and we end it on this particular card. My goodness, Tamiyo. So 1 to cast, Moonfolk Wizard, 0/3 flying. Whenever it attacks, investigate. Whenever you draw your third card in the turn, exile into this Planeswalker, which is Tamiyo Seasoned Scholar. Until end of next turn, whenever a creature attacks you or Planeswalker, it gets -1, -0 until end of turn. When you +2, -3, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to hand. If it's a green card, add 1 mana of any color. -7, draw cards equal to half the number of cards in your library rounded up and get an emblem. You have no maximum hand size. So, wow, we finally hit it on the last pack for the entire case that I've been opening. That's so funny. And Emperor of Bones for Constellation Prize in the rare, and that's about it. Okay, so just a quick recap of this particular box. I would say that we've hit several good rares. We have the entire cycle of flares. We have Strix Serenade here. We have Emerald Medallion in this beautiful borderless art, and probably the strongest rare in the box is actually Nadu and Harbinger of the Seas, which is at least like $10. Then for the mythics, we have a reprint of Phyrexian Tower. We have 2 special guests, Fury and Thought-Knot Seer. We have Emrakul, Tamiyo, and the 2 Ugins plus an Ulalek in the regular pack, plus 2 fetches, which is fine. And I think this ends... Well, I won't say that again. This will be the last MH3 product that I'll be opening, because this is just an insane experience. But at least for now, thank you for joining me in this journey on MH3. We've definitely hit a lot of value in these boxes, and I'm hoping that you guys also have the same experience that I did. Until the next video, take care and bye bye.